Boys are finally back. We
Welcome
couldn't
back, Chiefs fans.
welcome back, Chiefs fans. Yeah. Well, yeah. Had to take a nice little week off for the holidays and it ended up being a lot better because boy do we
To
suck.
drown our sorrows in our plethora of vices, be it whatever substance you wish to abuse. I'm here with you, Chiefs Kingdom.
Boys
Well,
here to add to that pain as he lights up, but we do have a new Tybo's top five to bring to you.
In honor of Christmas, in honor of one of the biggest letdowns, I feel like, in Chiefs history, I'm going to give you my top five letdowns in my lifetime, because I'm sure there's a couple bigger ones that happened either when I was super young or uh, before I was born. But the Chiefs have let me down plenty of times in my life because I don't have only five here. I have a couple honorable mentions that I want to get to.
top five
So
and some.
top five and some because how many times have the Chiefs let us down in our lifetime? Come on, that's a little harsh. Um,
True.
to get this one out of the way, Super Bowl loss to Tom Brady. Um, Pat's second time, his back to back going to the Super Bowl. Just I mean, it was sad the offensive line that we were able to put forth for a Super Bowl. It was piss poor the effort that was given to try and protect Patrick Mahomes, not just on the players that were playing, but like the coaches and the scheme, and just like it was poor all the way around. It was terrible showing on national TV against Tom Brady, and it's one of the reasons why, like if Pat continues, I would say like his pace for like the rest of his career, it'd be one of the things that gets held against him as to like not him not being the greatest quarterback in the history of the NFL, because he never beat Tom Brady, and he never beat Tom Brady in a Super Bowl, and he had the chance, and I guess he didn't blow it, but the team blew it. The other honorable mention is a playoff loss to the Titans. The 2017 football season, January 2018 is when it happened. It was Kareem Hunt's rookie year. It was the year that we came out and spanked Tom Brady. First game of the season on a Thursday night. We still had Alex Smith. Uh, yeah, yeah, we still had
Mhm.
Alex Smith
Yep.
was starting. Um, and we lose to the Texas or the Titans by 1 point in the wild card round. We had a little losing streak. Like we had a winning streak at the beginning of the season, a losing streak, and another like short winning streak at the end of the season. So we were kind of hot going into the playoffs. I think there were some health issues on the team, but we lost to the Titans by 1 point. Like I couldn't even remember who was quarterbacking the team at the time, but like the Titans weren't
Tannehill.
like who?
Tannehill.
Tannehill, that's right. But we lose to him by 1 point, so just like a really upsetting loss in the playoffs. To be that, like the more upsetting losses are the ones where you're like you're that close in, you know, but whatever. Moving on to the actual top five. Number five, 2016 football season. The playoff loss happened in January of 2017, so the year before. Lost to the Steelers. We didn't give up a touchdown. We lost to the Steelers by all field goals. It was like 18 to 15 or 14, something like that. Like we strung together a couple of good drives on offense, but our defense couldn't stop anything until like maybe the 30-yard line, and they'd kick a field goal every time, and we lost. One of the dumbest playoff losses in history. Just like there's
We
some
had so many only field goal games for so long. Like it wasn't just that playoff. It was so many games for so many years, only field goals happening.
Yeah, it was just a really frustrating way to lose a playoff game. When the team was decent, you know. We could have done some damage in the playoffs. Don't think we were a Super Bowl caliber team. But it is what it is. Number four on the list was what just happened on Monday, guys. I drove a total of 39 hours. So from here or in Orlando, Florida, or Kissimmee, Florida, to St. Louis, and then Kansas City, and then back. I got to watch one of the most like disgusting lack of effort piles of garbage I've ever seen on a football field on Christmas Day. You know, like these guys could not get excited for a game on Christmas. I get it. You'd rather be spending time with your families, but like the stadium was damn near sold out at the beginning, or like you couldn't see any empty seats. These people in front of me and my sister, it was their first game. They got these kids got these little first game buttons and stuff. And you know, they couldn't get excited enough to put on a product for those that came to watch them. So it was sad. Um, Pretty big letdown, but not the biggest in our history. I put it in number four. Number three, um, the team that I adored as a kid. I just got some jerseys for Christmas that are signed by gentlemen that played on this football team. But 2003 playoff loss to the Colts and Peyton Manning. We were 13-3. We spanked a lot of the teams in the league that year. Our offense was a beautiful thing to watch. Priest Holmes running behind a Hall of Fame offensive line, and I mean, our receivers in our passing game weren't great, but like Trent Green, you know, held it down that year. Like I believe he had over 4,000 passing yards, or if not close to it. Um, but we lose by 7 points, uh, and we get bounced by Peyton Manning, and it kind of kicked off a little string of losing to the Colts in the playoff that culminated with my number two, the 2013 playoff loss to Andrew Luck's Colts. Peyton Manning was no longer there. He was on the Broncos, but we lose to Andrew Luck instead. We thought Peyton Manning was gone. We thought Peyton was the problem. We gave up the biggest Kim Kardashian comeback in playoff history at the time. Like we were up by 20 some odd points at half, and we lose like 45-44. We literally lose by 1 point. Um, Embarrassing stuff happened in that game, some that just aren't useful talking about.
Everybody got hurt in that game too.
Yeah, didn't Travis get banged up or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jamal got hurt.
Maul got hurt. Damn. See, stuff we want to just kind of shove away in our
Forget about
memories. It was my senior year of high school, you know, like 2013, freshman
it. I
year
got
of
hurt.
college.
No one hurt.
Yeah. But number one, nothing hurt like this. Nothing hurt like this because we were close, man. We were pretty goddamn close. D Ford's offsides in the 2018 AFC Championship game. Another Tom Brady loss that stings because it shouldn't have happened. We were the better team. Pat was the better quarterback. But it is what it is. Rob Gronkowski did tear us up, but
Will tear us up. D Ford done nothing with his career. Good for that guy. Pretty sure he's not even still in the league.
Wouldn't be
I,
surprised.
yeah, I don't care. That was a huge letdown. And the off season after we get the OT rule changed or whatever, or we try to, and they deny us.
We
Yeah,
got denied that season,
yeah,
and then the following season, they got it changed for the Bills.
yeah. Because we did the Bills in 13 seconds, right up the seam.
Gotta love it. And that is we've got a history of letdowns. That's a pretty good list. You did not lie. or disappoint?
They did.
Oh, we usually
Every
do.
one of those, each and every one of those on that list, they disappointed.